Continuing on from what we've been talking about, stories, changing cyber economics, really disrupting the attacker's plans through making their stories and their TTPs, their behaviors, really what we're looking for. But you really need to think about in all of this, your humans, and then the terms efficiency and effectiveness. And so I love the quote by Peter Drucker. Efficiency is doing things right. Effectiveness is doing the right things. And really, if you're not effective, I don't care how efficient you are, you're exactly that. You're not effective. And so, things like pumping in thousands and tens of thousands of IOCs might actually be done in an efficient way. But if they're not done in an effective way, or if it's not actually effective intelligence, it doesn't matter. And so you have to take a look at your tools, your people, your processes, your intelligence, and say, is it effective? And then once you start thinking about, is it effective? Then you start thinking about, how do you make it more efficient? And yeah, there'll be little knobs and dials and stuff where you'll say, look, in order for it to be effective, maybe something has to be efficient. For example, as you move up that pyramid of pain that we're all familiar with, that's kind of overused now, but as you get to the story at the top of the pyramid, which is harder for the bad guy to change, the bottom of the pyramid is the stuff that's easy for the attacker to change. You get to the hard stuff, the TTPs, the behaviors, the story. Well, if your team can't effectively and largely efficiently leverage that kind of information, then you're not actually changing the economics. So if I give you all the great, patterns of attack, stories, TTPs, behaviors, whatever you want to call them, if you can't relatively efficiently leverage those, it doesn't make sense to spend time on it. And so, there is that tie in between efficiency and effectiveness, but really, are you doing things in an effective way? Are you able to take things like patterns of attack, apply those in an effective way, share those efficiently so that other people can be effective with those? And then ultimately, what's this all about? It's all about saving your humans time and making your humans more effective. You got to get the humans out of the meetings, out of the writing RFPs, out of all of that. Let them go find evil. Let them go tune the systems. Let them go hunt. Let them go automate and integrate. And ultimately, then maybe we have a fighting chance. But again, it comes down to effectiveness and efficiency. And so everything you do, processes, technologies, intelligence, should be trying to make your humans more effective in a more efficient way. So that's what we all need to keep thinking about as we talk about things like patterns of attack, intelligence, integration, whatever it is. Are we being effective as cyber defenders, and are we doing it in a efficient way? So yeah, all this stuff we're talking about, great, but fundamentally, effectiveness, efficiency, we got to keep thinking about that.